What's up, everybody? Damon here, and in today's gaming news, we've got more info on the sudden closure of Arkane Austin and the end of Redfall's development. Nintendo brings back its World Championships, and John Wick is back in a pinball machine. This is your Daily Fix. The now abandoned Redfall had a roadmap of support that was being actively worked on before Microsoft scrapped all development and closed its developer. Arkane Austin was working on DLC and updates for the game with the expectation they would be released until very recently, suggesting Microsoft's internal announcement yesterday that it was closing the developer, as well as Hi-Fi Rush studio Tango Gameworks, came as a shock to staff. IGN was told that the new cancelled Hero Pass content, which was set to add 2 new characters to the vampire co-op shooter, was scheduled for release this Halloween. If it had come out then, the Hero Pass would have been released a year and a half after Redfall suffered a disastrous launch and with an ever-shrinking player base. Reached by IGN, representatives for Xbox and Bethesda declined to comment. In an email sent to staff yesterday, Matt Booty, head of Xbox Game Studios, blamed the cuts on a reprioritization of titles and resources. The email includes confirmation that Redfall servers will remain online. However, Redfall could become unplayable if and when Microsoft shuts its servers off. In March last year, ahead of Redfall's release, Arkane Austin said it was working on a fix that would reverse Redfall's always online requirement, an aspect that was met with backlash when first announced. However, the offline mode failed to materialize. IGN understands Redfall's May update would have added the ability to play offline, which in turn would have helped with keeping the game alive in the future. Unfortunately, it will never see the light of day. Redfall is one of the highest profile disasters in Xbox history. The game was widely panned by critics and players at launch and reportedly had a deeply troubled development. Redfall's launch struggles ultimately resulted in executives like Phil Spencer and Matt Booty issuing statements about Xbox's own role in its weak release. Microsoft's cuts, which it has yet to comment on publicly, appear to have taken many Bethesda staff by surprise. Booty's email to staff is littered with errors, including the names of studios and DLC, and yesterday's Xbox blog post about the new Fire Vapor Special Edition controller initially included the tagline, "Feel the burn today." Microsoft later removed it. Moving on, in better news, the Nintendo World Championships NES Edition has been announced after the game was leaked via an ESRB rating. The upcoming Switch game includes over 150 challenges from across 13 different NES games, with speedrun mode, global online leaderboards in World Championship mode, and up to 8 players in local party mode. These bite-sized challenges have an automatic rewind feature, letting you try again if you fail. Nintendo Switch Online members can enter World Championships mode to submit their best times in 5 challenges that rotate each week and compete for a spot on the global leaderboard. Nintendo released a debut trailer, seen here, that leans into the famous 1990 US tournament upon which this new game is based. That Nintendo tournament used a custom NES cartridge that includes minigames based on Super Mario Bros., Rad Racer, and Tetris. The Nintendo World Championships 1990 game pack is now considered the most valuable NES cartridge ever released. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo eShop for $30 on July 18th. A $60 deluxe set is also available. The deluxe set includes a gold-colored replica cartridge and stand to commemorate the 1990 World Championships, as well as 13 art cards, one for each NES title represented in the game, and pins modeled after 4 in-game badges and the game logo. It also includes a physical version of the game. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition contains speedrun challenges taken from these NES titles: Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong, Excite Bike, Ice Climber, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Metroid, Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, The Legend of Zelda, and Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. The announcement of Nintendo World Championships NES Edition helps flesh out the Switch's lineup of exclusive games for the rest of 2024. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is planned for release on May 23rd, and Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on June 27th. And finally today, the next Stern pinball machine will be based on the John Wick movie franchise, including music, movie clips, and likenesses of all major characters, most importantly that of Keanu Reeves. This is not Keanu's first pinball appearance. He's already been the star of the 1995 Johnny Mnemonic machine from Williams, and Reeves was in Bram Stoker's Dracula, released in 1993. John Wick seems to be primarily themed around assassinations, appropriately, and that's where things get weird, causing trouble for you as an AI-controlled opponent. John Wick series mainstay Ian McShane will reprise his character Winston in a way in the game, lending his voice to the machine. Stern's John Wick pinball machine is out now. The MSRP for the Pro Edition is $7,000, with the Premium Edition coming in at $9,700 and the Limited Edition at $13,000. Unfortunately for you though, the Limited Edition is already sold out. And now it's your Daily Fix for Wednesday, May 8th. Each week we get closer to IGN's big gaming and entertainment event in LA this June, IGN Live. It was just announced that head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, and others will be stopping by for an in-depth conversation, diving into everything featured in their Xbox showcase. Along with that, you can catch all your favorite IGN shows, even this one, live from LA, IGN Live will be taking place June 7th through the 9th, and tickets are on sale now at ign.com/live. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.